Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is D. Anthony with evolutiontraders.com. In this video, I want to show you guys a trade breakdown that I took on NVIDIA. So I was playing options. I took 10 options contracts. I went 495 puts, so they were in the money. Again, only reason why I went in the money is because today's Friday, the premiums are a little bit cheaper. If this was Monday or Tuesday, where the premiums are a lot more expensive, I would have went at the money or one right outside the money. But I took a strike price of in the money at 495. Again, I would love to sit here and say that I caught this fantastic move from, the price of 485 to 495 off the open. Completely missed it. Wasn't even looking at options. I've had a really, really good week to start 2024. I didn't even really plan on trading on the option side of things today. I wanted to focus a little bit more on futures, but I was sitting at the charts. I had made some money on the future side of things. I came to the charts. NVIDIA is a stock that I play a lot. I got this set up here. What I noticed was this 495.53. I noticed this big wick and I noticed this big wick. Both of these inverse hammer candles. I noticed that there was no follow through to continue to push higher. I also noticed that we're about 10 points up since the open. My mind is thinking, if we do not make a new high, maybe I can use the high of day as a stop loss. Maybe if I get a 20 SMA short-term change in trend, meaning we're trading over the 20 SMA, if we lose that, maybe I can take it down for a little bit of a scalp. And if you look here at around 9 a.m., we start to break down, 8:55, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We start to break down below this 20 SMA. I jump into this short play as we're losing this 20 SMA here. Get this 20 SMA break. Now, I didn't wait for the full confirmation. Again, why, right? Because these questions kind of arise. It's like, trading is a lot of intuition. Trading is basically, to me, I believe that you need to have rules as far as, stop losses. I believe you need to have rules as far as how much are you going to lose on the day before you call it quits. I believe in rules. I believe that you should have them. But I also believe that your intuition and your being able to read the charts and read the price action and make a game time decision is going to help you not lose money as much, and it's going to help you make money. Okay. So when we came down here at 8:55, when we came down and we broke this 20 SMA, and then we closed right over it, I told myself, look at the gap between the 20 SMA and the 200. Look at the big run up that we had. If we start to take out, right? If we start to take out this low, I'm going to just jump in the trade. Okay. What's my stop? Well, my stop loss, I have two potential stop losses. Why do I say that? Because I never set a hard stop loss. Whether you set a hard stop loss, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I've been doing this long enough where I'm mentally strong enough to pull myself out of a trade if it's going against me. If you have a problem pulling yourself out of a trade if it's going against you, you've got bigger problems. You need to work on those. So potentially my stop loss would have been if we took out the previous candle's high, which is here at 8:55. So I'm jumping in at 9 a.m. I would have gotten out potentially, maybe, depending on how much I'm down, depending on how I'm feeling, right, over this previous 5-minute candle. My max pain, because I believe that everyone should have a max pain stop loss, that would have been a break of high of day. Because if we break high of day, potentially this thing could have just continued to explode all day. So I believe that you need to have like a basic stop loss that you're going to analyze the trade if it gets there. And I believe you need to have a max pain where it doesn't matter what's going on. You need to pull the plug. So my pull the plug stop loss was over 495.53. Now, mind you, I'm in 495 strikes to the downside. I would have evaluated my losses here if we took out the previous 5-minute candle high. I would have evaluated those losses and seen how the price action is moving. Is it exploding? Is it you just wicking up and then coming back down? Maybe I would have gotten out. Maybe I wouldn't have. Again, it's a feeling, guys. It's like an athlete, right? Like a professional athlete. There's basic fundamentals to play the game, but you need to have a little bit of that athleticism. You need to have a little bit of, some finesse. You need to have a little bit of skills. If everything is just by the book, either you're going to miss trade sometimes, or you're going to lose out on trades because, it hits a stop loss and it continues to go in your position in your favor anyways. So, I'm not saying let's go buy 100 contracts and just whim it. No, play your normal size, but have risk managed appropriately. Anyways, as it starts to break down, I only hold this trade for less than 10 minutes. So we get the breakdown, I enter here at 9 a.m. candle, and as soon as we just start to break this new low, I just immediately start to sell out as we drop into 491, 490, 90s, because again, you know, if you kind of look at where I'm getting in at 492.18, I'm getting over a dollar move in about 5 to 8 minutes. So for me personally, anytime I can make, you know, 85 cents, $1, $1.25, $1.50 on things like Nvidia, Tesla, and I'm playing 10 contracts, I take it all the time. I take it all the time, right? Now, did I lose money? Of course. Did I miss out on making more money? Of course. But I know that I can identify these setups more than I can't, and I can just continue to do this every single day. Now, again, do they all work? Do every trade that I take work? Of course not. If it did, I would be lying to you, because you know, I wouldn't be here. I would be a multi-billionaire, because every time, if I knew the trade that I was going to take was going to be a winner, I would just go max size and hold it to full potential. But I don't know that. I'm just like you. The only thing that might be different between me and you is maybe experience, is maybe trusting my setups, is maybe managing my risk, because I've been doing this for so long. I'm comfortable with X amount of dollars when I know that I lose and I'll stop out on a day, or I know when I make profits of X amount of dollars, I'm comfortable with that, so I normally take that money. You know, for me, if I make money on a trade, $300, $400, $500, $600 on one trade on 10 options contracts quickly, I'm going to take it 9 out of 10 times, 10 out of 10 times. Like, I'm going to just take my money. Now, you know, people may think out there, you know, well, I want to make $1,000 a trade, I want to make $5,000 a day. Fine, if that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative. But if you can do $400 or $500 a day and, you know, be under minimal stress, you're potentially talking about taking $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $3,500 a week. That potentially could be $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I'm a multi-millionaire trader, because I'm not. But do I make over 6 figures? Do I, you know, able to afford my mortgage? Am I able to put food on the table? Am I able to do things that I want to do? Am I able to golf a few times a week? Am I able to, you know, buy a little extras or go a little here and there? Of course, you know, that's what making over 6 figures will do. But again, am I going to sit here and tell you, you know, hey, you know, buy 10 options contracts and just use this one particular setup, you're going to make $1 million this year? No. Like, let's be realistic, right? You know, do I make $500,000 trading? No, I don't. But I make over 6 figures, like in a pretty decent amount over 6 figures. Again, you know, I'd rather do this and make over 6 figures than, you know, sit behind a desk all day and shuffle paperwork, you know, to make, you know, half of that. So again, to each his own, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of a setup, because again, look at this monster setup that we have off the belt. I missed it. I took no parts of it. I didn't catch it long. I didn't do nothing. Look at all the money that I missed out on, because if I would have held this trade and allowed it to go in my favor more, I would have, you know, went all the way down to 488 from an entry price of, you know, 492. That's $4. But do I want to sit through this up draw and then this down draw and this up draw and then this down draw before I make money? No. Because if I can identify a setup here, make money in 5 to 7 minutes on the pull, on the immediate flush, I'm going to take it all the time. It is what it is. So I just wanted to highlight this little baby trade that I took here, that I was able to profit over $500 today on these Nvidia options contracts to the downside. Again, I did make a little bit more money because I was in the money, 495s. So again, keep that in mind as well. It's not like I bought 485 puts and made $500 in 5 minutes. I was in the money at 495. I had 10 contracts. This is all that I took here. It was just this little move here. Again, just wanted to highlight that for you. You don't have to catch them all. You don't have to trade like a madman. You can sit here, pick your spots, identify good levels, trust your setups, make money. If you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, that link is down in the description box below. But even more important than that, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It really helps out my channel. I work very, very hard on producing content for you guys, so you guys can maybe educate yourselves. Maybe you can take something away from something that I say, or maybe you can disagree with what I say completely, you know, and do something else. I don't know. But thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all next time.